Previously on Survivor, Boston University. 16 university students began the adventure of a lifetime. The Bay State tribe in red and the Commonwealth tribe in blue faced off in a 3-part immunity challenge. Ella tried to take control.
Hey! So, we are not doing well right now.
And I would like to come off with somebody who's like chilled and laid back, but also I'm trying to take control a little bit.
Throwing Molly and Spencer under the bus before the challenge was even over. Still, after an embarrassing Jeopardy performance,
Kanye Lauren?
that is not correct. Sheru led the Commonwealth tribe to victory in the last leg, sending Bay State to tribal council. Safe from elimination, Molly and Spencer established the Lions Alliance. Meanwhile, Yadira and Melissa also formed an alliance with Sheru and Molly.
Alliance? 4 of us?
Allowing Molly and Spencer to take control of the tribe. Chika and Ethan on the Bay State tribe quickly paired up, joining with Tiana and James to establish the Core 4 alliance. But were cracks already forming?
I would like James to go home, like low-key.
Luciano missed a crucial tribe meetup due to a late-night organic chemistry test
Should have brought my chem stuff while I'm waiting here.
and was voted out unanimously, leaving Tess, Matt, and Grace on the outs. 15 remain, who will be voted out tonight.
So we're here post-vote. Luciano just went home. It's kind of crazy because we were just walking back from...
We just left him there, which I feel bad because we didn't give him an explanation. Yeah.
It was tough having no contact directly afterwards. But the 4 of us somehow ended up at pavement, which kind of works out because this is the Core 4 as far as we can tell. So
Name pending.
Yeah,
name pending.
pending.
Fastic 4 as a placeholder, perhaps. But I also don't hate it.
One unanimous vote down. Can it possibly stay that simple? What might happen if you lose again? So it really worked out last week that we were able to all kind of come together and agree upon one person to send home, which I don't know if it's gonna happen again. I don't know. I think it depends on how we all perform at the next challenge.
I actually feel pretty good about my position in this tribe. I know you should never say that on Survivor, but I'm gonna rephrase it. I feel okay about my position in this tribe. Like, I feel like I have my 4 people in, my 3 people in James, Chika, and Ethan. And then I have Tess, who I feel like trusts me. And then Grace texts me now and then. I don't know.
So, obviously you don't want your name written down. When Patrick read my name out loud, I was like, that doesn't feel good. Did not feel good.
I told my tribe that my alliance, that I was veering off to go home. But in fact, I'm doubling back to look at BU Beach, where I'm convinced that it is. I have a feeling Chika already has it. I think she's playing the game really hard right now. And she's been very protective of her bag. At Tribal, she was very protective of her bag. And as we were searching a little bit afterwards, she was very protective of her bag. So I have a feeling she might be playing us. But she never said she checked the BU beach, which is where I'm convinced it is. So I'm taking a peek real quick. See, when you're on the island, you don't look like a freaking freak while you're searching for an item. Alright, I'm taking a pee break. It's tough. My spirits are low. I've been searching for a while. I think I have to call it quits today. But I'll be back, probably. Need another clue or something.
Okay, so I thought I would do my confessionals now, even though I'm like having an allergic reaction and I'm not finished with my homework.
I feel like I was never like, I felt like I was in true danger because like Ethan came up to me right before and he was like, hey, remember, like Luciano thinks we're voting for you. Like we're not though, like we're good.
Okay, so I'm feeling good. I am really glad that our first tribal council went well. Voting out Luciano, I think, was a great unifying action for our tribe, and I think it really brought us together, and I do like really like everybody on my tribe, so.
Holy shit, I need tissue. Fuck.
My game plan last week, I said, was to be in the shadows, but I've changed that kind of, because I don't know, my new game plan is no plan at all, because with no plan, you can never be disappointed. So I'm just vibing out here. Who knows what's gonna happen? I certainly don't. I have no idea.
As far as personality goes, I like both Grace and Tess. They seem super nice. I probably vibe most with Tess out of those three. But I feel like Grace is the most malleable.
I'm here to make friends. I'm not here to be America's Next Top Model. That's a reference to America's Next Top Model.
That being said, I think she's kind of on the bottom of the tribe totem pole, just because she hasn't had the chance to connect as much with the tribe. She's been having a lot of rush events, which I know is out of her control. It's just, that's how it goes.
I'm rushing a professional frat, so I've been super scatterbrained and busy, and hopefully I just got initiated. So hopefully all of my frat stuff is gonna be on the back burner for now, and I can just focus on the game and making alliances, because that would just suck if I got sent home because I was too booked and busy.
Okay. As far as my position goes, I feel pretty good. I am kind of in the majority alliance, I would say. With that, it's the core four, or the Fantastic Four, as we dubbed ourselves. It's myself, Chica, James, and Tiana.
I don't know. I feel like I'm at the bottom of that alliance just because of how little I've been able to contribute so far.
Somewhere along the line, we looped in James to that four. I think the other two trusted him pretty much. I'm kind of indifferent on him, but the number that he provides is very valuable. So for now, that's the core four.
Long-term plan, though, I don't think I can make it to the end. I think I can make it to the end with Chica, James, and Ethan. Like, they're smart people. They really want to play this game. I really want to play this game. It's cool that we found each other. I really like them. They're so nice. But I don't think I'd win in a Final Four of James, Chica, and me. And James, Chica, Ethan, and me. I don't think I'd win in a Final Four with them.
And like I said, if Bay State returns to Tribal Council as the group that we are, it would have to be between Matt, Tess, and Grace.
I want Tess to stay. I want Ethan to stay. I want Chica to stay. And so, but if we lose, Tess is probably going to be someone that I feel like they would throw under the bus.
And Matt, too. I see the strategic value in keeping him. So it might honestly be Tess, who could be like a social threat later on.
Tess answered the question in Tribal, are there lines forming? And she said, yeah, alliances have already formed.
Alliances will develop and continue to develop as the game goes.
Okay, I asked if there are any being developed right now.
I would say so. I mean,
And then Chica said, who are you aligned with? Like, she said that in her head about Tess. And I was like, low-key me, but, like, not high-key.
hey, what's up? We're not supposed to say it. Alright, so we've kind of like, what do we want to talk about with the tribe?
I mean, I talked to Tess. Me and Tess hung out earlier this week, and that was cool.
We're gonna get through this. We are gonna get through this. Team based. Let's go.
And yeah, I feel like short term is just to remain calm, not overplay, and just build those relationships with my tribe mates and kind of reevaluate, kind of do the more strategic heavy lifting once shit gets more real. I don't know, once there's maybe a mix-up, a tribe swap, anything. Just for now, it's pretty cookie cutter as far as the totem pole goes.
All I know is that long term, I can't sit in Final Four with James, Chica, and Ethan. I don't think I can do that.
So right now, I'm feeling is just kind of processing the whole idol situation. So obviously we got the clue, and then Sheru goes on the chat with everyone from Commonwealth and says the hint about the BU Bridge, which honestly is helpful. I don't know if I would have gotten that immediately.
I spent a lot of time looking for the idol, like the first idol, the one which the first two clues are from. I spent a lot of time looking for that, and I didn't find anything. So what I did was I specifically started speaking on the Commonwealth chat. Like after I'd searched everywhere, I was like, okay, this is what I think about the clues. What does everyone else think?
Also, that means everybody in the tribe has the same information, and it just was flawed logic, like.
And like that made me look kind of naive, and that specifically is like something that can give me a bit of an advantage. If people think that I don't know how to play, I'm not thinking like of this game like a chess game, and I'm not thinking tactically, and that puts me in an advantage. So I've been trying to emphasize that I don't play. I've never seen Survivor. I don't know how it works. Let's all collaborate. I don't know who to vote for. I only want to vote for someone if they vote for me. If they float my name first. And honestly, I think that's something that I'm gonna stick to for a bit.
It's not a good. It's like he does. I don't think he understood that that's what he was doing. I don't think he understood that, and so that sucks. But like, what if someone else already has it, and then it's wasted time?
I think right now it's better to just be humble and keep your head low until the moment comes where you need to actually play the game.
We're a team right now, sure, but if we lose a challenge, someone's getting voted out. And at that point, it won't be someone from the other tribe. So honestly, I'm kind of rethinking the whole alliance offer because, but we kind of already asked him.
So basically, me and Melissa have an alliance.
Okay. Evident.
Yeah. And do you want to be a part of it?
I think that makes sense. I'd rather
Because the thing is,
alliance and partner.
exactly, because you don't know. Here's the thing. We also have Molly in the alliance.
Oh shit.
So it's 4 people now.
And I also think that even if we do lose, I don't see myself being the next person off. Like I think, I mean maybe I might be stupid for saying that.
So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to talk more with Yadira about that because
Commonwealth, taking the first look at the Bay State tribe. Luciano voted out of last night's tribal council. You guys ready for your second challenge? We're hitting you guys with not even a Survivor classic, but a life classic. A scavenger hunt. Yes, this scavenger hunt, it's pretty mechanically similar to what you would logically expect. We have a list of things. You guys are going to get as many of the things as you can within the specified time limit of 1 hour. And everything that's brought back here by that hour will be counted. The tribe with the most points at the end of it will win immunity. The tribe that doesn't will be seeing me at tribal council, and one of you will be the second person voted out of Survivor BU. That being said, Commonwealth, I'm going to need it back. Immunity is back up for grabs. See you soon. Yeah. From the Commonwealth tribe. We'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna asking people on the street to take pictures. So I'll put the pictures on.
What do you have?
Toaster,
Do you have a toaster?
Wait, my roommate is.
I don't think so. I can't copy this.
Call back.
I do. There's a technique somewhere hiding in my room. I will try to find it.
I saw one. Where was it? I don't know. I saw a callback from District Coaster today.
Yes! I hate this game. I hate it so much. Oh my god.
This is what I paid for.
Patrick on Survivor. That's what it reminds me of. Oh my god, you do this every time.
And also take a picture of the statue. Take a picture of the statue that's not on campus.
Guys, I just went up a bunch of
There's definitely one in front of the church.
Alright guys, 4 minutes is up.
Come on,
We're running, guys. To line up again. Because the Commonwealth tribe has one extra person, they're going to need to sit someone else out. However, because this is a scavenger hunt and there's not really anything you can watch since you won't be able to participate with your tribe, you will get an advantage, a minor one, in the game in terms of an information, an idle clue that will eventually be released to everyone, or will be released to this person who sits out. And that tribe is going to make the decision. Bay State, pick someone on Commonwealth to sit out of this challenge.
I'm fine with that. That could like so.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna choose Molly.
Molly. Okay. Molly will sit out of this challenge, will not help her tribe, but will win immunity if they do. She will get early access to a piece of information related to the item.
You never want to be the one that is given that clue and everyone knows you have the clue, because then they think you have it. Then they think you found it.
11:40 is the deadline. Your time starts now.
Okay. Sprinting.
Yeah. Are you doing pictures or all good?
Okay. All right, Molly. Unfortunately, you were picked to sit out of this challenge. While you won't be looking for those objects on the list, you'll be looking perhaps for something a little greater. Your idle clue is. This is what they do on the show. That Jeff just reads them.
Yeah.
Totally. Anyway, to trailblaze out what you wish to seek, don't just pause, take a peek. A metal shape with rusting joints could just be your discovery point. And then in parentheses, this is not the sicko sign.
Okay, don't worry.
It's not.
Okay.
All right.
Gonna have to think about that one.
And what did she say to you, Ethan?
We just saw her walking by. She seemed very disappointed with that choice. I tried to genuinely be nice and say, "Oh, we're just like looking out for you. You seem to be like."
Oh, you said that to her?
Well, just like looking out. No, I didn't get into any like specifics.
Yeah.
Just to like placate her and make sure she's like comfortable, because she seemed really pissed off.
Molly, definitely. I don't think she likes me.
I don't think Molly likes any of us.
Yeah.
I don't like her vibe, so it doesn't even matter. But like,
I just solidified on Friday a final 2 with Chica. Though I will say my alliance with her might be clocked. The other tribe at our last challenge, it was Molly. Of course it was Molly.
It's like, I don't know, she gave like a lot of attitude about it.
She was giving a lot of attitude. And then we went to throw away our trash, literally talking about nothing. And she had to yell in front of both tribes that like we were in an alliance.
Oh, that was her? I thought that was Yadira.
That was different. That was
Yadira.
That was Yadira first, and then Molly hopped on very like hard.
That seems like an alliance right there.
So we walked away from the challenge for 2 seconds to throw away our pizza boxes, and they kind of shouted out after us, "Oh, they're making an alliance, they're a final two," which was kind of scary because obviously they're right.
All right, you dear, what's the vibe?
This shit is making me lose some breath. That's kind of hard if you ask me.
Yeah. What have we got? What have we got?
We've gotten New England license plates up to 4. We got in a tribe member with a man with a mustache.
Uh-huh.
A religious building of any demolition. We've gotten a big stuffed animal. We're crossing
the
milk. With the milk. We got the mustache.
We got the milk.
Mustache. We got a street sign with letter R's. Watch out with the car. And we got a dog under 20 pounds, baby.
Uh-huh.
Great. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Record her. She's cheating. She was her.
I'm coming back from Miles Standish Hall with my haul. Damn. That was kind of cool. Whoa, I'm okay. Damn. I'm really hauling it.
I used to live in Kilachon Hall, that lovely building back there. And so a lot of my friends still live there. We raided their stuff. We literally just walked in, we were like, give us everything you have! Come on, you dear, we gotta go!
That's my sisters. Okay, this is your flag.
It's okay, we can put my sweatshirt on, call it a costume.
Let's check the years. 95. Gotta get real musty looking on. Nope. This might be a bit of a waste of time.
I got a flyer here. We have a lot of flyers.
So we got flyers, we got magnets. I realized I have my computer mouse. What? Oh, we got a Japanese book. I realized I have my mouse because it has batteries in it.
You got the guitar.
Yes, I already counted that.
We already got the flowers, right?
Yep, maxed out.
Okay, I'm just
pretty sure.
We have Christmas I think I have 3 Christmas decorations.
All right.
1, 2, and 3 right here.
Right now, I've got 1 roll of toilet paper. Maxed out.
There's another.
Okay, we're at 2.
There's another one, yeah.
We're maxed out on batteries. I've got 3 tickets. I have movie tickets. Those are all Broadway. We're not counting. Okay, we're maxing you out on that. 3 fake fruit, 5 pizza, 2 books not English, maxed out on DVDs, 47 magnets, 3 made in the USA, maxed out on instruments, 1 D because of math failed the quiz. Maxed out.
Winning challenges, obviously. I'd like to avoid more tribal councils, if possible.
We did the absolute best we could, and this is what happened. Period. I was proud of this tribe, proud of what we accomplished. Say your No. It hasn't been declared. It hasn't been declared yet.
So, we are not doing well right now. It's round 2.
No, regardless of like what they called, I'm not even looking on that side of this island, I guess. Regardless of what happened, we did a fantastic job. We pulled so much, and I'm just tried. No matter who wins or loses tonight, we won.
So, it was a blowout by a score of 112 to 147. Bay State wins! Got nothing for you. Head back to campus. Good night.
How do you feel about the competition win?
Oh, very good.
Very
I feel
good.
amazing right now. Like we can chill for a week and do like nothing basically.
which is great. Yeah, all thanks to Tess. Tess really came through.
Yeah.
With like all the weird knickknack stuff.
Her and her family. Shout out to Tessa's family.
I think it was a really, really important morale booster for us all. Like we were going through it. Like the first week was tough for us because, you know, there's a lot of anxiety and stress involved in tribal council.
We were just saying like the vibes on the other tribe are
They're just like a little toxic,
a little competitive, in not a good way.
Yeah, like they kind of, I don't want to say they were bad sports when they lost, but they were not as graceful as one could be. I don't know, I feel like the other tribe, this tribal council might be like a breaking point for them. Maybe it's like gonna cause tension. I feel like right now we don't really have any tension with one another, but I think this tribal council is gonna be interesting for the other tribe. They said stuff about Luciano, which was kind of rude.
Yeah, facts.
Like do not be bashing our former tribe member.
Right, like that's why everybody said the F's.
Yeah, that's why we sent F's in the chat.
F's in the chat, respect. I just learned that. I just sent an F even though I had no idea what we were doing, but...
But yeah, I'm like feeling some dark, malevolent energy from them. I don't know about you.
I agree. I think they're definitely one of a kind. I don't know what's gonna happen if we switch tribes. I really have no clue.
Oh my god, when we do the merge.
Tess literally bought an Uber, which is like...
Her dad drove her too.
Yeah, so I think
There
we
was
just
a lot
wanted
of
it more.
effort from our tribe. I don't feel they had nothing. Like they actually had nothing. I think most of their points came from pictures. So
Okay, so I literally have been trying to figure out the idol riddles, like all that stuff. Like they were sending out all these clues. I did start looking yesterday. Did not find anything. I looked like a crazy person on BU Beach, looking around statues and whatnot.
Okay, so picture this. I'm at physical therapy, working out my shoulder because it's not doing too great, but it could be worse. And I get a text from Patrick in the main group chat for Survivor saying that new clue just dropped. It read, I'm gonna read it out. From one side, it looks like an elephant, no. From another, a sleeping kangaroo. Whichever way the metal flows, your power is clearly in view. The Chica, the genius she is immediately, you know, calculating and working through the clue on kind of a scale that no one else is at yet. She's really good at like condensing the information and figuring out where these idols are. She's definitely brought the most ideas to the alliance regarding where the idol could be. She's been carrying the team. She gets it. Within maybe 10-15 minutes, she knows that the clue is pointing to the weird sculpture by towers. So everyone else in the court 4, so James, Tiana, and Chica, are not available to go run and find the idol. And I'm still at PT at this point, but I rush through my exercises. I sprint to towers. Alright, so I'm at the weird statue by Warren. Just digging it around for a while. Holy shit, I think I found it. Honestly, this is all Chica's work. I'm not going to take credit for it. I find this. It's definitely not an idol because it's not, you know, big and sturdy enough to be that. And we did originally, right after I found it, I told everybody that I found it. Well, everyone as in the core 4, because we've been texting in that chat, and Chica, you know, told someone in that chat to go find it, and I had to be honest because that was just the way it's been so far.
I don't think I can sit next to Chica. I think Chica's actually the person making the most decisions in this tribe. I know, don't say the word leader, but I feel like Chica is kind of the leader of this alliance. And if Patrick asked me, like in a tribal, who do you think the leader of this alliance is? I'd just be beating around the bush to not say Chica's name. I'd be like, oh, you know, unity, no hierarchy. But, like, even if I didn't acknowledge that Chica was kind of making all decisions, even if I didn't acknowledge that there was a hierarchy, I'd still be like, you need to be aware of that someone's on the bottom and someone's in the middle. And I want to play for that sweet middle ground. That's where you need to be. That's where I love to be.
Oh my god. This is pretty exciting.
So they dropped another clue, and we figured out where it was immediately, and nobody could go get it, so I was gonna go run and dip and just get it, and then, like, if they went and looked later, it'd be like, damn it, someone else had gotten it already, and I would have stayed quiet about it, right? But we got it, which is second best case, but, like, man, I'm just surprised they're sharing that shit, you know?
I think James is going to be a strategical threat later on in this game, and I think I have to keep my eye on him.
Congratulations, you have found the Charlie card advantage. Present this card to Patrick before the votes are read, and enjoy the ride. What? This advantage can be played on anyone, and their vote will be randomized between all eligible players who can receive a vote. But beware, that includes you as well. If you are voted out with this advantage, you must will it to someone still in the game. This advantage is good until there are 6 players left in the game.
Oh, I wanted to dip out and get it without anyone knowing so bad. But it seems like, I don't know, I have to meet up with them today because they sent a picture of an advantage that didn't seem like an idol. It seemed like a different advantage where you could randomize someone's vote and it would be just randomized between the players, which is crazy.
I don't know, it kind of feels like he's prying for information. I don't know, he's just a sneaky guy. And I like that because we're all playing sneaky games, but I feel like he's someone I need to keep my eye out for. I feel like he's gonna do something crazy.
This is so weird. I mean, kudos for the creativity. It's just, I'm gonna have to figure out what it means. Alright, that's all.
Monty said that we should kick out Ella. Okay. That's not down.
I care to get my way. Like, I'm hoping Ella goes home. Nice and raring, like, I really like her, but she's a little too sneaky.
She said either Ella or Nikolai, because she doesn't know Nikolai that well.
I don't know. Nikolai's a real one. Stranger Things 3 is his favorite Stranger Things.
Okay, that is not what we're gonna do.
And that is what we're gonna go off of.
No, we're not.
And that is what we're gonna go off of.
We're not.
So, the Commonwealth tribe loses the second immunity challenge of Survivor BU.
We're not.
But I think Ella.
Because Nick wants people in the other tribe.
Nick said that he knows Chica from before, and if a merge ends up happening, that gives him a strong position of advantage. I don't know who else knows who, and might have been just his mistake for outing that about himself, but if I know that Chica seems like a power player on the other tribe, definitely want him out before that happens.
Ella's our vote?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit, man, it is what it is.
It feels so cutthroat.
Cutthroat. She be on my nuts though.
Molly suggests that we vote out Ella.
Ella?
Ella.
How would you do that?
You agree?
I mean, not strong yet. We don't have any opposition against that.
Yadira and Melissa started off by making an alliance, and then they added Molly to it as well.
What are the other options? Like I asked, okay, before you started recording, I was asking, do you think it's more smart strategically speaking to go for someone weaker or stronger?
I feel like weaker physically, but stronger mentally.
So you want to, okay.
Like, if we could get someone stronger mentally, it's better that way. That's because Molly agreed that, like, you remember in the last challenge how quick she was to decide to eliminate Molly and Spencer for losing the challenge?
Like I said, I brought up during the Jeopardy round while Spencer and Molly were playing and losing badly.
I want them to just like suggest ideas, and then like unless it's something that I really disagree with, I'll go along with that.
I kind of like pulled everyone aside and was like, hey, this isn't going the way we thought it was going to go. I don't know how the third round is going to go either. We should start thinking about who is going to, who we would send home if we do go to tribal. And I brought up Molly and Spencer because they were the reason we were losing.
I want to be a passenger for as long as I can until I have to drive, because when I drive, I'll be driving, but then I'll also be the one that everyone wants to be gunning for.
And so I'm worried that bringing that up that early may have made people think that I'm a little anxious to jump into strategy.
What about you and
Me and Melissa agree.
you agree?
Yeah. She wanted to also think about Nikolai, but I feel like we could use him for future challenges.
I am afraid of doing anything physically strenuous, so...
Today was just like finding stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Like we all contributed, but like other challenges in the future, and they're both good mentally because they helped win the puzzle challenge.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
I agree with that.
yeah. So
I mean, I can be playing the game, but like, it's more important for me to just like put myself off, just like give out like good vibes and good energy. I just want to be like chill with everyone and have everyone like respect me, so that the mutual understanding takes me forward.
The first day, the two options between Spencer and Molly. Molly's on
no. Here's the thing. That was Ella saying
I get that.
that.
I'm saying
I didn't really agree with that, to be very honest with you. I don't agree that our strategy should be people who are making us lose the challenges. Because then at that point, it's like maybe someone's having a bad... What if you're having a bad day? You lose a challenge. Boom, you're already on the chopping block. That makes no sense.
Also, if we lose the third round, I think we should be honest with them and tell them that they're on the chopping block.
But then also part of the alliance is that if we hear anybody say your name, we're going to be like, no. Because me and Melissa agreed that we wanted you and Molly in it. And that we would help each other out. So if any of the others mention our names, we help each other out.
that makes sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you agree with Ella,
I agree with that, yeah.
then we're all down.
It was unfortunate that Molly couldn't participate. I mean, she just got singled out right at the beginning. Nothing she can do about that. But she got an idle clue for sitting out. And when I came back to drop my stuff the first time, she like kind of showed me the clue, like, hey, take a look at this. But then I had to keep going because, I mean, we were on a timer, so I dipped. I didn't really look at the clue that much.
And I did share with my tribe the clue because I was like, it's not worth lying, especially if I couldn't find it. Or I didn't share the full clue, I shared part of it, but, you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the extra.
No, that's the extra. And he said fucking like trailblazer metal statue. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
To trailblaze out what you wish to seek.
Okay, statue.
I know, I can't see that. I'm okay. This is not okay statue. Nah, because the bus is right here though. Yo, the bus.
And basically, Molly told me that Yadira told her that she wants to target Ella, which is unfortunate for me. Yeah. So you feel good about Molly?
I feel good about Molly. I feel good about PJ.
Right, okay, I'm in the same boat.
I don't know how I feel about Nick yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I feel like he's sort of an enigma. I really don't know what to think as of now. It's really upsetting. Not upsetting. It's really unfortunate, I feel like I could have definitely manipulated my relationship with her a lot. And I mean, who knows, if the alliance thing blew up in my face, it would have been nice to have someone else in my corner going forward. So unfortunately, Ella, your time in this game might have to come to an early, unfortunate end. I really hope this doesn't affect our outside relationship in the board games club. That would be kind of awkward to have meetings where it's like, hey, you said I was your #1 ally and then you blindsided me like a week later. How about that, you know?
But I do hear my name being mentioned a lot, and I know a lot of it's coming from Ella.
We need to make a decision. Who do you want to get? Do you want a gun for Yadira?
I feel like we should talk with the other people that we trust in making that decision. Because if I want a gun for Yadira, but the other three really don't, like if you, Molly, and PJ really don't, but I really do, then like I'm fine letting it go. But if Molly and PJ are also like, yeah, let's gun for Yadira, then it's sort of in a spot where it's like, okay, maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
But like, guys, what are we doing? Because when you have someone in the alliance that has completely manipulated another person not in the alliance and feels that and has convinced her that she's his number one. Like, I've convinced Ella that I'm her number one and that she's mine. Like, I'm very confident that she completely believes that. And we just have to get rid of that connection right off the bat. And a lot of it, I think, comes down to just what Yadira wants.
Tribal period has been hectic and chaotic, to say the least. This whole week, anticipating tribal council has been chaos. And I'm literally getting messages every single day in between classes. And like, everybody is like going crazy.
Okay, so all hell just broke loose in the game of Survivor BU.
I texted Yadira like 30 minutes ago, like,
Okay.
because I want to get her thoughts and see what's going on in her head.
Yeah.
And so she's like, yeah, it's crazy, don't know who I want to vote out. She's like, have you heard anyone talking about anything? And I was like, somebody brought up Sheru, because I know you were talking about like,
Yeah, how he's like playing the game pretty hard. And,
yeah.
And about 30 minutes before this meeting, Yadira texts Ella and says, hey Ella, I just wanted to like catch up and see what you're thinking. You know, have you heard any names that have been thrown out there? And Ella, for some reason, says, yeah, I've heard that Sheru's name's been thrown out. Really? And then Yadira reasonably asks, oh, okay, so who threw out Sheru's name? And then this is the kicker. Ella goes, oh, it was Spencer. She just told her.
And she was like pressing me like, oh, who said that? And I was like, okay, well, so I said you. And you
Okay.
said something offhand that
You just threw me under the bus like that. And I'm supposed to be like one of your main allies, if not your number one ally. Oh my goodness, that was like, what are you doing? You're not playing the game. I was shell shocked when that happened, when she told me that. I played it off cool, like I didn't want to be like, how could you do this? Like, what are you thinking? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's too bad. Yeah.
And I also feel bad because I'm the reason she's gunning for you, I think, a little bit.
Come on, Ella, what are you doing?
Getting her kicked out, I know some people feel the same way, but seeing if it can be achieved, we'll see about that. Like I said, it can go either way at this point. It's been so chaotic, I don't even know what to say.
Like, I was positive that Ella was all in just to work with me. But no, she was just doing the same thing that I was doing, so gotta watch out. No, that's the difficult
Nick?
part. I mean, I guess.
I feel like he has the least like social connections in the game right now.
Yeah, I think
Which,
that's
like,
kind of true.
I would rather get out a strong social player, but this early in the game, that's going to be hard.
Yeah. So now let's take a look at Ella's track record with me so far in this game. Day one, she says, oh, hey Spencer, nice to see you outside of the Dean's Lounge. Okay, now we're a target because now we're a duo because we knew each other before. And earlier that same night, as me and Molly are failing Jeopardy, what does Ella do? She's the first one to suggest to the whole tribe, hey, you know, Spencer and Molly are not doing good on the Jeopardy. Maybe we should take them out first. She said this was to cover her tracks, and maybe that was her intention, but if we had ended up losing that 3-part challenge, now you have to follow through on that, and one of your main allies, one of the only people that you know in this game, is a target because of you. Like, what are you thinking? Okay, and that's not even the end of it, because then there was this scenario where she just threw me under the bus with Yadira and just told her that I was the person that threw out Cher's name. Very interesting. So Yadira is gunning for me now.
So, I'll tell you what happened. So,
Wow. The game just went down the toilet, into the dumpster. Goodbye. Hopefully. We'll see.
I have some of the numbers on my side, but other than that, I do feel like it can go either way, especially with the immunity idol, God knows where.
regardless of like who we do send home, it's gonna feel bad. Because, like, first player out on our tribe.
Yeah, at least you're not the first overall out. Sorry, Luciano. That's...
Who?
Exactly.
That was mean. Don't include that, please.
Yeah, they can include it if they want to.
I'm asking. When I win, I'll pay you.
Oh, wow. Bribery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of the game where at the end of it, one person will be voted off. The person voted off will be asked to grab their stuff, leave the tribal council area immediately. But first, we're just going to sort of ask some questions and have a discussion about how we think things are going and about sort of what's going on. So, I didn't see you guys first community challenge. You guys won. Do you feel like there is something that sort of just dropped the ball from the first challenge to this one, or sort of bad luck?
Like I remember telling everybody, like, don't get too optimistic. Like, you can never know what happened. But we were feeling very optimistic when it came to the third challenge when we won that one. But then in the second challenge, it was like the same vibe with me. I was feeling neutral, but I did feel like we all.
Never gonna live that one down.
You're laughing at Kanye Warren.
That was a poor show of my abilities. Let me just tell you that one. That was hard. I know, not the, okay, I understand the Kanye Warren one was just, I wasn't thinking, okay? I got that.
No, you were thinking too hard.
You're right. You're right. Okay, thank you. I was thinking too hard. Yeah.
PJ, what about you? Do you think there's an advantage? Do you think it's been found?
Man, I'll tell you, I spent the week giving tours for the school.
So true.
And when I tell you, on every tour I have looked everywhere. I've told my groups to keep an eye out, and I have found nothing. I found nothing, so I would assume it's been found by now. I have no clue what the fuck heck is going to happen tonight. I really hope there's no surprises. That would really suck.
Do you think there's going to be a surprise tonight?
I hope not.
Hope not, alright.
I think the nature of tribal is that regardless of where you feel personally, it's always going to be chaotic, no matter what conversations you've had. Like Spencer said, there's 8 people on this tribe. You know what conversations you've had with individual people, but you have no idea what's going on between other people. So even if you personally have an idea of how the night is going to go, there's really no way to be confident. So I'm interested to see what happens. Very, very nervous, but interested to see how this night plays out.
Spencer, what do you do if you're just playing the game and your name comes up? How do you sort of react to that?
I have to maybe figure out who might be throwing my name out there, and if I can, like, sort of flip the situation on its head and make sure that I'm safe after this tribal.
And yeah, you could just be in the middle of class and then receive a notification from Facebook.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh my god.
I'm in Spanish and I'm getting messages like, do you have any clues on sort of the immunity? I can't speak right now. I'm in the middle of class and I'm getting texts like, what do you think the immunity idol is? And I'm like, I wish I knew.
You get out of the shower and suddenly there's 28 notifications, just the letter F over and over again.
What was going on there?
It was because
Luciana got removed from the group chat.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you send F to pay respect.
Oh, so you have to do that 15 more times?
Just sort of to get a sense of the room here. Does anyone feel like their name is out there? Does anyone really honestly feel in danger? Besides how Molly has already expressed a little trepidation. Just her?
That's awkward.
Awkward. Wow. Shaver, no one says that the only person whose name out there is Molly. Do you think that's true?
No, I don't think that's true.
Do you think people are lying?
No, I don't think people are lying. What? I think that lots of names have been said, and I know that they've been said, and
but I think that everyone feels safe. Like, that's the reason why no one is raising their hand. They know that even if their names have been said, we've come together as a team, and we know that it's okay if our names have been said because there's no weightage behind them. Honestly, you know, one more thing I want to say is that we didn't just do good, we did really good. Honestly, we demolished in the first challenge. In the second one, we did really good, okay? Like,
Thank you.
It was like a few, like 20 points, but who the hell has cocaine managed? We did insane,
Yeah, I know.
and we should be really
Girl.
proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with our performance.
And I think it was one of those things too where like it's less pressure because not everybody's together, like we're not like watching each other do stuff. But it was like very interesting, like as the night went on, like we saw each other communicating, like we saw everybody was like doing their own thing in different places, and it was like cool to see everybody in different places still working really hard at it. So it's not like we never heard from anyone and then like someone came back empty handed. Like that fully didn't happen. It was definitely a lot of team effort.
Every conversation that I think has happened over the week, at least for me personally, and because I've had conversations with pretty much all of you, I'm sure this has been reiterated throughout your conversations with each other, there has always come with the stipulation of, I do not want to send anyone home. I really love working with everyone here. So I think we're all really heartbroken to know that somebody has to go home tonight. But I think that coming out of this tribal council, we have the opportunity to get weaker or get stronger, and I really think that we're going to be able to bounce back from this.
Alright, well, unless there's something anyone else would like to say, I think we should get to the voting. PJ, you're up first.
I'm shitting bricks right now. Is that appropriate? Except for the crazy thing. Pathological.
You thought you were the player, but you just got played. That statement could apply to either one of us tonight. Hope it's not me.
Basically, I'm voting for this person because I thought that the way Ella has been talking to people and the way she's approached the game has just been very aggressive, wanting to vote out Molly and Spencer from the first challenge, before we even really got started.
I really think he could have won this entire thing, and that's why he has to send me home. Okay, it's gonna be my walk of shame now.
Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately, and will have to bring me their candle, or I will light it in what is a fun reversal of how it works in the show. Alright. That being said, I'll read the votes. First vote, Yadira. Second vote, Ella. One vote Ella, one vote Yadira. Third vote, Ella. Fourth vote, Ella. 3 votes Ella, 1 vote Yadira. Fifth vote, Ella. It's 4 votes Ella, 1 vote Yadira. Sixth vote, and the second person voted from Survivor BU, Ella. That's 5. Tonight that's enough. Ella, the tribe has spoken. Thanks for playing. How about that way?
Good luck, guys.
There's some tension in the air. Hopefully you guys will have to resolve that. Or you'll have to get some more electric buzzing next week.
Think of the barbecue.
Grab your stuff, head out. Good night.
You know, I respect it. I tried to play really hard. I went probably a little too ambitious too quick. But if it worked out, it was gonna go great. Honestly, I felt really bad about the votes I cast, and I felt really bad trying to kick Yadira out. And I'm glad that I went home and not her. I hope she wins the whole thing. I hope Commonwealth goes all the way. Yeah, I respect it. I'm honestly not too broken up. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to get to keep playing with these awesome people, and I feel a little embarrassed that it completely went over my head. But what else is reality TV for than looking like an idiot? Yeah.